Here's what everyone missed in the whole "do Muslims and Christians worship the same God" debate that's been going on lately. Most people are pointing to the famous line from Vatican II's document Lumen Gentium, paragraph 16, which says, "The Muslims, along with us, adore the one and merciful God." But somehow almost nobody is talking about the sentence right before it, which says this: "But the plan of salvation also includes those who acknowledge the Creator. In the first place amongst these, there are the Muslims." Now that's a huge deal. As I've pointed out many times before, this is not an isolated statement. Multiple Vatican documents make it very clear that non-Christians, and therefore also Muslims, can be saved by the Holy Spirit working through their own religions if they're sincerely seeking the goodness found in them. And, a few other conditions. But the idea is that the Holy Spirit is working through the goodness in these other religions. Not like he does with the sacraments, but by a person's faithfulness to the good found in their own religion. The Holy Spirit's working there and can save them through that. So they might not even know that they're a Christian, but somehow they're mystically united to the church, outside which there is no salvation. One official Vatican document even says this: "Given this explicit recognition of the presence of the Spirit of Christ in the religions, one cannot exclude the possibility that they exercise as such a certain salvific function. That is, despite their ambiguity, they help men achieve their ultimate end." That ultimate end being salvation in heaven and union with God. The same document goes on to say this: "The salvific work of the Holy Spirit works in the religions." But that's not the end. Listen to this from Pope John Paul II and Cardinal Ratzinger, who later on became Pope Benedict XVI. They taught, "It is therefore legitimate to maintain that the Holy Spirit accomplishes salvation in non-Christians also through those elements of truth and goodness present in the various religions." So while everyone is still busy asking, do Muslims and Christians worship the same God, I'm over here wondering, when is anyone going to realize that the real debate is this? Does Catholicism teach that Muslims and people of other religions can be saved by the Holy Spirit through the goodness found in their religions? According to the papal magisterium and the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith, the answer is yes, whether you like it or not, for better or worse. That's just the reality. And that is probably where the discussion really needs to be. Because after all, it's one thing to say that Christians and Muslims worship the same God. It's quite another to say that the Holy Spirit works through non-Christian religions and can bring a person in a non-Christian religion to salvation without them even joining the Catholic Church formally, and without them formally coming to know who Jesus is and believing in Jesus and accepting the Trinity, and so on and so forth. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to check me out at Patreon if you want to support this channel. By the way, I have another video going over this in great more detail. It's called "Outside the Church There Is No Salvation, an exhaustive explanation." I'll put a link to it in the show notes. Go and check it out.